And welcome back to Midwest World's Mr. Midwest. You know what it is, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. I greatly appreciate everybody who come through and show love, man. The channel growing quicker than not ever expected. And I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate it. So content is gonna stay flowing. Stay flowing, no doubt. Speaking of that, secondary channels up and running, Midwest Gaming, you know, the backup channel or secondary channel, more so mainly playthroughs over there. So right now I got the Watch Dogs going, the GTA 4, and GTA 5. Games I done beat before, so that should be no problem going through those. So I might start premiering those. And when I do, and if I do, they're gonna be at 8 p.m. So, you know, here is from 4 to 6, theirs is gonna be 8 p.m. probably like once a day or every other day, right? So, but to keep that on schedule is gonna be probably 8 p.m. So stay tuned for that, man. All right. So, but make sure y'all go sub there if y'all want to see that. All right. Now, Nintendo question. Quick question. I love the Switch. I love this thing. This thing goes with me everywhere. This goes with me everywhere. Okay. Very compact. I love the Switch. I love Crack. That's the company who make these wonderful cases here. No, this is not an average. No, this is no ad or anything like that. But I do love this case. Okay, I have the black one. I have the old school Nintendo theme one, and this one. I love red. So this crystal red, ruby, whatever it is, I like it. Transparent. I like it. Okay, so I can't wait. Hopefully, Crack come out with a case for the Switch 2. It's like they got to. You have to. You know what I mean? But the Switch is one of my favorite consoles. Period. I mean. Great. Now this Switch 2 launch is starting off real rough and rocky right now. You know what I mean? But that's not stopping the sales. People complaining on the internet, they're still buying it. They're gonna buy it. You know what I mean? I know they are. So it's just too convenient, and Nintendo knows that. They know it. But I'm getting it. I'm not gonna act like I'm not getting it. So the first game I'm gonna get is Cyberpunk 2077. I was thinking about getting Street Fighter because it comes with the year 1 and year 2. I'm still thinking, maybe. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I'm probably getting Cyberpunk 2077 first. That's probably what I'm rolling with first. And it's on the cartridge too. Let me get that. Let me run that, please, immediately. You know what I'm saying? And now I'll start playing that on the channel for y'all. You know what I mean? But the question I want to know is, can I use this on my Switch 2? Can I use this right here? One of the greatest controllers ever made. This. Can I use this on the Switch 2? Because that Switch 2 Pro controller, what's the differences besides that C button that you're gonna have to end up paying for? Because all it does is bring up the chat app from what they're saying, right? And I guess it's free for a year, something like that. That's not a feature I'm interested in because I'm not about to be chatting and nothing like that. You know what I mean? That's just not, I'm not a big online guy. So that button is obsolete to me. You know what I'm saying? So, and the Switch controller, I should have put that. I do have a poll in the community section asking what the best controller is. I should have put that one in there because Nintendo has one of the best controllers ever made. The Switch Pro controller is one of the best controllers. You could probably arguably say it's better than the 360 controller. You could arguably say it's better than the Play. That's one of the best controllers made, dog. Like, I can't even lie. And it's Nintendo, but you know, Nintendo, all the scrutiny Nintendo getting right now, we're not gonna act like Nintendo haven't revolutionized the game in many ways. You know what I mean? So that controller is amazing. The Switch is amazing. The Switch 2 seems like it's being compared to like the ROG Ally and Steam Deck, which, like, I come from the era of Game Boys and Game Gears and Game Boy Pockets and Game Boy Colors and all that. So to be able to have that type of power portably and to be able to run natively, listen, it's expensive, yes, but I'm still getting it. I'm not about to front, but I am getting that Mario bundle, the Mario Kart bundle. I'm not paying $80 for Mario Kart. I can't do it. I can't do it, so I'm gonna just have to drop the $5. And I don't know if they're gonna raise the prices a little bit, but even if they do, I'm still getting it, regardless of the fact. I'm getting it because I'm gonna be using it. It's not like it's collecting dust. Now, if it was gonna be collecting dust, I wouldn't get it. But that's gonna be rolling with me everywhere. So I am getting it. And once Crack come out with the case, And with the grip in the case, it's over with. I'm getting it immediately ASAP. You know what I'm saying? I know Satisfy got a grip up. Satisfy was good. I started with Satisfy, right? But I just don't like the Joy-Con buttons. I can't stand the Joy-Con buttons at all. Like I am not a Joy-Con guy. Salute though, it's I mean, it's definitely unique how it attaches to the side and remove it. They just too small for me. I need like a regular control, like regular size controllers. I was using the Hori split pad at first, you know what I mean? But then those start feeling kind of funny, a little cheapish. Hori is good, but they do be having some funny style controllers a little bit, you know what I mean? But that cracked, I like cracked. It's not perfect, but that's the best controller grip I've used yet. So, and Satisfy is good too. It's just you gotta still use the Joy-Con. But can I use my Switch controller on the Switch 2? Because I've been looking that up. I have not got no concrete answers. Been Googling it, everything. I'm not getting straight answers with that. You know what I mean? And, I would think, you could, because you can use older controllers on other Nintendo consoles and stuff. So I would hope they wouldn't just do you like that to where you can't use, because the controller, let's be real, the controller's still gonna be expensive. The Switch 1 controller is still gonna be expensive with that Switch 2 out. That Switch 2 controller was gonna cost $80. That one's probably gonna cost $70 still. Seriously. So, I mean, if all it is just chat button and some programmable buttons on the back, I could care less. The D-pad, I'm not really worried about the D-pad because I don't really play games with D-pads unless they're platformers, and I could pretty much tolerate it. Now with fighting games, that could be a little different, you know what I mean? But still, if it's backwards compatible, I can hold off. For a little while I build my collection up. I mean, because from what they saying, you know what I mean? There's issues with a good deal of games on playing backwards compatible on the Switch. Now, it's a lot of games on the Switch, but when they said the wording about the games that's compatible, I forgot exactly what they said, but I'm like, okay, yeah, every game's not gonna work good on there. You know what I mean? Every game's not gonna work good on there. So I keep my Switch, and plus I can't sell it anyway because I don't got the Joy-Cons. I got rid of those. I sold mine. I sold my Joy-Cons, so I wouldn't be able to trade it in and nothing like that. You know what I mean? But I don't want to. I like my Switch, so I don't mind. It's not like it's a big console or anything. I could take that with me. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. So if I gotta have the Switch and the Switch 2, no big deal. And I got mad micro SD cards that I cannot use on the Switch 2 because you gotta use the express cards, which I don't mind. But I have a lot of I'm not going through all that transferring data. I'm gonna just get the Switch 2 and roll with that, and just and once Crack come out with that controller grip, if they do, it's a wrap. But can I use this controller, this great, amazing controller y'all created? Is this usable on the Switch 2? That's the question. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Really appreciate it from everybody. Peace.